Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. It's Wednesday morning here this morning. What? You don't want your Rice Krispie Square? It's Wednesday morning here. It is just a few minutes before 10 o'clock, and I'm just getting ready to make some stew in my crock pot. I took the kids to school this morning. I didn't get ready for the day yet. I've just been making beds and I got my laundry started. I picked up a Tim Hortons coffee on my way home from the bus this morning. I've been doing that probably too often lately. I should definitely be making it at home, but I just really enjoy my Tim Hortons coffee, especially after I drop the kids off. It's like my little reward for getting everybody out the door to school. But anyway, I just thought I would take you along in my kitchen over probably the next couple of days. I'd like to do some baking. If I can find some time to do that. I like to send Dave with baked goods in his lunch if I can. I haven't been doing that very often. So I thought I might make some cookies today. So anyway, I just thought it'd be fun to take you along and show you what I'm going to be doing in the kitchen over the next couple days, I guess. So I'll turn you around here and I'll show you what I'm putting in my beef stew. Like I said, it's nothing fancy, super simple, super easy, and it's just going to cook in the crock pot all day. So here is my stewing beef that I'm using. It's just beef stewing cubes. I got these on Sobeys a couple of weeks ago, I think. So they're kind of thawed. They're still a little bit frozen. So really, I'm just going to put these in the crock pot. So I'm just getting ready to add, I'm just adding some onion soup mix. Come here. Emily has discovered that I keep snacks and stuff down the basement. And she just came up with, she wanted a bag of Crispers, and she just came up with a new bag of sandwich bags. So she discovered that I keep things down there. What would you like? She keeps running back and forth, like past the camera. What? Or keep running back and forth just across the kitchen. You can't see her on the camera. Emily, go play toys. So I have my water and my onion soup mix in there. And I'm just going to cook this on low for, quite a few hours. And then probably after lunch or later on, yeah, probably around lunchtime, I will put my vegetables in there. So that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm just going to let that cook low and slow, and I'll see you back here after a bit. I have all my potatoes and my carrots are chopped in there. My potatoes are underneath. But I came out here to check my stewing beef. It's pretty well cooked now. I put it on, I switched it to high. But I came out here to check the meat, and I didn't bring my camera with me, and I thought I have to show you what I found in the crock pot. I accidentally forgot to take the little plastic, you know, the little liner that they put under the meat. The meat was frozen, and I guess that was frozen to it, and it was cooking in the crock pot. I saw it and then I was like, oh gross, and I thought I have to show them what I did. So anyway, excuse me, I hope that doesn't affect our meat, our supper. But anyway, that was gross. I thought I have to show them the mistake I made. So I'm going to put all of my vegetables in here. I may need to add some more water. I may actually add some more vegetables. Yeah, I switched it to high because it is 2:19 now. The kids will be getting home from school in another 25 minutes. And Ben has a piano lesson after school. So that was why I went with the slow cooker meal. But anyway, I didn't know how long the vegetables would take. So I'm just going to leave it on high. I'm actually going to, I think I'm going to do a few more potatoes and add them in there. So I've added 2 more potatoes in there to kind of bulk it up a little bit. I'm going to leave the crock pot on high just because I've had the cover off of it for a while, so I know that I've lost a bit of heat in there. So I'll leave it on high and let the vegetables cook, and then I will add some cornstarch to it later to thicken it up. It's a beautiful day here today. Look at that blue. We haven't seen blue in the sky in, it seems like, days. So the kids will be getting home from school. Actually, Emily's awake now. I can hear her in there. So I think I may get dressed and walk up to the bus and get them and take advantage of this sunshine. Ben has his piano lesson at 3:30 until 4. My plan is to hopefully make some biscuits to go with the stew, so we'll see how that goes. I didn't get any baking done today. I got busy doing other things, but anyway, I will maybe bake something. I don't know, I might bake something this evening, although I doubt it, or maybe tomorrow. So anyway, I will catch up with you after a bit. I'm just getting ready to mix up the ingredients for my tea biscuits. I need 2 cups of flour. I'm not going to bake these right now. I'm just trying to get my ingredients in my bowl so that when I go to bake them, it just makes it easier. I need 2 teaspoons of sugar. One teaspoon of salt. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. 1 cup of a half a cup of cold butter. I should have this recipe memorized by now. Where's my butter? Except I forgot that Walmart doesn't put their measurements on their butter anymore. I don't know why they stopped doing that. All right, so half of the block would be a cup. So we'll save it there. My butter is nice and cold. It's just out of the fridge. But it won't be cold when I make them because I'm just going to let this sit out on my counter. And we also need 1 cup of milk. But I'm not going to put that in yet. I'm just going to have, actually I should have mixed that other stuff up a little bit. The dry ingredients. I'm just going to let this sit on my counter, and probably when we get back home from Ben's piano lesson, I will just mix these up and pop them in the oven. So I'm just going to put a plate on that because I don't have a lid for that bowl, and let that sit, so that'll all be set to go when we get back from Ben's piano. My dough's all mixed up. We were to Ben's piano lesson and back. So I mixed all that up with my hands. You guys have seen me make these before anyway. I'm going to add 1 cup of milk. Oh. My oven is preheating to 450 degrees. And I'm going to mix this with my fork. And I'm just going to pat it out with my hand and cut out the tea biscuits. You bake these for 10 to 15 minutes.
Can I help you?
You can put them on the cookie sheet once I cut them out if you'd like. What?
No, I want to help you mix it.
Mm.
Look cookie. I'll help you put them on the pan again.
Okay, do you want to get out the cookie sheet? Audrey is currently trying to bribe Emily with an apple because they're both trying to stand on this stool. And Emily keeps trying to get up there too, hey? We need 2 stools.
Yeah. As soon as we need 20 of the beanbag chairs for our class.
Well, Audrey, you don't really need to be on the stool anyway if you're just going to put them on the cookie sheet.
Yeah, but I'm helping you.
Okay, I'm just making my cornstarch slurry here to thicken my my stew. I already put some in there, but it's not quite thick enough, so I just asked Ben to go downstairs and get me some more cornstarch. Thank you, Ben. I maybe shouldn't have left it on high because some of my potatoes are quite soft, but that's okay. Oh, so I just have some cornstarch and water in there. So I'm just going to, I just have my crock pot on low, or no, I have it on the keep warm setting. So I'm just going to leave it on there and let that thicken up a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Our tea biscuits are in the oven. Add some salt. Let that thicken up a little bit while our biscuits cook. Yeah, see, my potatoes are, they're falling apart a little bit, but that's okay. It's still going to taste really good. Nobody here will mind. It's going to be good. I love stew. The kids love stew too, don't you?
Yeah.
But it seems like every day right before supper, I'll show you what happens. The kids get set up playing all kinds of things right before I am getting ready to set the table. So I was just here telling you about how good our supper was, and then Audrey told me I wasn't recording. This is how our stew has turned out. It's looking good. I didn't taste mine yet. Our biscuits. I'll ask you again, is it good?
I didn't try it yet.
Oh, you didn't try it yet? How is it, Jacob?
Good, really good.
Emily's enjoying it. Stew is always a big hit here. So anyway, we're going to have our supper. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
So I'm on to making some cookies now. I'm using these here Hershey's Chibbits. I hope the lighting isn't too bad. It's 20 to 6 here now, so it's getting a little darker and the lighting is never good over here. in the evening. But anyway, I'm going to make these white creme, I guess you would say, chip cookies. I've never made these before, but the kids were asking for dessert, and I thought, well, I was going to bake today, so maybe we'll just, we found these in the freezer, and we thought that we would just try the recipe on the back of the bag. So it says to preheat your oven to 375. And we're going to mix together 2 cups of flour, a half a cup of cocoa, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and a half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, so it's probably been about 10 minutes since I put this butter in my bowl. And I think I told you that I was making white creme chips, but that's just actually the name of the chocolate chips. The cookies are actually called red velvet white creme chip cookies. So I'm kind of doing this backwards because it says to mix your dry ingredients and then cream your butter and your sugar, but I'm just going to cream my butter and my sugar, and then I'm going to add my dry ingredients to it. So I have my helper. You gonna help make cookies?
Yeah.
Helper?
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully the lighting is okay over here. Okay, Ben? We need to put 1 cup of sugar in here. Okay, here, Ben.
Mom, do you want this cup?
Not right now.
Right there, you need it.
Thank you. Okay, 1 cup of white sugar. Half a cup of brown sugar. Okay, there you go, Ben.
I love sugar.
You love brown sugar? Okay, do you want to turn the mix around? We're just going to turn it just gently to like the first line. Yeah, that was good. Okay, Ben's going to add 1 egg. Okay, and we're going, oh, we almost lost the camera there, Ben. Okay, so we are going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So this is a half a teaspoon. Oh, okay, there you go, Ben. So that'd be 1 teaspoon, right? Because it's 2 halves. Okay, and then you can turn the mixer back on. Okay, so now is the part that we're doing backwards because we were already supposed to do this, but we're just going to mix it in this bowl. So we're going to add 2 cups of flour, so you carefully add that in there, Ben. Okay. A half a cup of cocoa. Half a teaspoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, a half a teaspoon of salt. You can put the cover back on the salt, please. Oh, I love that, Audrey. That's beautiful. Do you want to show everybody? Audrey just came up with this beautiful picture. What's it a picture of? Stars in a rainbow. Okay, half a teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, Ben, and then I think we have to mix that up again. All right, Ben, you want to add the cup of chocolate chips? It says to add red food coloring to them, but I don't know why you would do that.
Do I dump them all in?
Yeah, dump the whole bag in. Anyway, we skipped that step. We're not going to add food coloring. Yes, Audrey? That's Audrey's favorite question. Can I lick something at the end? I'll have to see if I have something for you to lick. Okay, Ben, you want to turn it on just gently? That's probably good because we just want to mix the chocolate chips in there. All right, the cookies are all ready. Ooh, for the oven. They almost slid off trying to show you. It said tablespoons. I think me and Ben made them a little bit bigger than that. It says to bake them for 7 to 9 minutes. So we'll set the timer for 7, but I think ours are going to need longer than that. Every time I press record, this little girl comes and taps me. Yes. What? Oh. Can she lick something? Yes, you can lick something in just a minute. So I'm going to, these still feel pretty soft, so I'm just going to let them kind of cool on this cookie sheet a little bit, and they'll kind of, you know, finish baking on there.
What?
But the kids are anxious to try one. We tried some of the dough and it's really good. So I think this recipe is one that we can save and put in our recipe book.
Bye. Have a good day.
We gotta finish making our cookies, eh, Ben?
That's hot.
I am just getting ready to make some banana bread on this snowy day. Here is my well-loved recipe. I will try and remember to type it down below for you. But it's been snowing out there. I love baking on a day like today where it's snowing or if it's storming. There's just something really, I don't know, cozy or relaxing about baking when it's, you know, snowy and cold and that outside. So I'm making this. I thought it would be a good snack for the kids after school and good to pack in their lunches. So I'm going to try and get this made before they get home from school. So to start, we need 3/4 of a cup of margarine. I'm using butter. And I just put that in the microwave just to soften it. And I'm just going to use my hand mixer today. To our butter, we're going to add 1 cup of sugar. And we're going to get that all mixed up. So I've added my 1 cup of sugar, and I'm just going to mix this with my mixer until my sugar and my butter are really well combined. Okay, now that that's all mixed up, we're going to add 2 eggs. I'm going to mix my eggs in there. The recipe calls for 3 mashed bananas, but I'm using 4. Mine were frozen and I've just mashed them up a little bit. So get those in there. And then we're going to add, well actually maybe I'll mix this up a little bit, and then we're going to add 2 cups of flour. Next we are going to add 2 cups of flour. I'm using a half measuring cup, so I'm going to do it 4 times. One teaspoon of baking soda. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So now I'm going to get this all mixed in my bowl here. I kind of wish I had to use my KitchenAid mixer now, but anyway, that's okay. So that is what our batter's looking like. I just took my beaters off and I can't help but think of Audrey saying, when you're done, can I lick something? And she's not here to lick anything. She's in school. So I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. I'm going to get out my pan and I'm going to grease it and then get our batter in the pan and get it in the oven. I haven't made banana bread in a really long time. Actually, I think the last time I can remember making it was way back when I started my YouTube channel. I remember I did a video of making banana bread, and I really can't remember making it since, but it's such an easy, quick recipe and a great way to use up those old bananas. The kids will be getting home from school in another 45 minutes. So this probably won't be actually ready by then, but they're always asking if there's anything for dessert, so maybe they would like to have it for dessert. So we're gonna bake this for an hour at 350 degrees, so I'll see you back here when it's time to take it out of the oven. I forgot to show you guys the banana loaf when it came out of the oven, but I let this cook for about an hour and I think it was like 5 minutes. But that's how it's looking. There's the lineup for the banana loaf. Kids are gonna have banana loaf for their bed lunch. Okay, there's your piece, Audrey. You can take it to the table. Jacob, are you okay with the end piece?
Okay.
Or do you want a different one?
A different one.
Nobody wants the end piece. I can't blame them. That's not my favorite piece either. Looks good.
Yeah.
I'm just getting ready to make some broccoli salad for to go with our supper. I was wishing that I had to make this, had to made it earlier. Oh, this kind of mayonnaise. So just so that the salad dressing could sit, because it's better the longer that it sits. Anyway, I didn't do that, so here we are. So 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. That's why I don't measure that stuff. It's so messy. Look at my mayonnaise. I don't like these jars of mayonnaise anyway. Yes, Emily? Oh, what a mess. I can't stand these squeeze containers. Yes, Emily?
Oh, gosh.
What? Emily is here tapping my leg. There. Ah. There. We'll call that 3/4 of a cup. A 1/2 cup of sugar. Seems like kind of a lot. So this is a 1/2. I'm gonna go with a little bit less and see. And 4 tablespoons of vinegar. Oh, making a mess. 1, 2. I can switch this. 3, 4. What are you saying? Get this mixed up. Yes, Emily? What? Emily keeps tapping me on the leg. What would you like? Alright, so I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to give my cutting board a little wipe there. I'm using this here bag of broccoli, and it's all washed, fresh cut, washed, and ready to eat. Sounds easy to me. I got this 50% off in Superstore last night, and I was wanting to make broccoli salad for a little while, but I could never find any fresh broccoli. So this worked out perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and chop these up. I love broccoli salad. Oh my goodness, Emily. The kids are all outside playing in the snow, which is nice. Me and Emily were out shoveling before they came home from school. I hope this is going to be enough broccoli. Okay, I feel like I need a bigger bowl. So you just want to chop your broccoli until it's, you know, bite-sized pieces. I think there's many different variations of broccoli salad. You can add almonds. I'm adding dried cranberries. I'm not. You add bacon to it. I just bought the crumbled bacon, like not bacon bits, but the crumbled bacon. That's real bacon, if you know what I mean. An onion goes in this. I really wish I had made this sooner, so it could sit. So anyway, I will finish chopping this, and I will see you back here when it's all chopped. All right, that's all chopped. So that was a great amount of broccoli. I didn't think there was that much in that bag, but that's a fair sized bowl, so that's going to make a nice amount of broccoli salad. I'm really glad I got that. It was 50% off in Superstore last night, and it was actually, it seemed, you know, decently fresh. So that was a good find last night. I'm going to cut up this onion. Does it say a whole onion?
Whoa.
A 1/2 cup of chopped onion.
Whoa.
What are you doing? Oh, I hate chopping onions. I'm trying to cut this up very small. So it says a half a cup of onion. So I'm just going to do a half of an onion. The recipe calls for 10 to 12 slices of bacon, but I'm just using this here ready crisp, naturally cooked bacon. And I'm going to add a good amount of that. I'm going to add some dried cranberries in here. And then it calls for grated cheese. I'm going to get this all mixed up though, and then I'll grate my cheese and I'll add that. I just want to get the sauce sitting in the broccoli. Find my spatula. So I'm going to let that marinate. I'm going to grate, how much cheese does it say? 1.5 cups of grated cheese. I'm not going to measure that, but I'm going to grate some cheese and then I'll add that. And then I'm just going to let this sit in the fridge until supper. So this is how the broccoli salad is looking. It sat in the fridge for a little while, so everything kind of got marinated in there. And with our broccoli salad, we're having a turkey pot pie, but I didn't make it. I picked those up at the deli, at the local deli. Emily's anxious to eat every Christmas, and I just always put them in the freezer. We're having some gravy and some French fries.
It looks good.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
In the snow. We have a nice view, don't we?
Yeah.
All right, everybody's getting... Are you getting anxious to eat?